simultaneous equation. I've read quadratic equation. Give me questions that are jump standard. Raise questions that have silent answers. I've read physics. Do the same thing. Then work yourself up on this thing. Work yourself up on my school apps and all of that CBT apps. Then what are you to do next again? So what are you going to do next again? You collaborate. I've told you guys the power of collaboration. You're not the only one writing UTME. There are others. There are thousands of students writing UTME. Mix with them, so you can be able to have update, what they call updates, information, real-time information. These are information that cannot be posted online. It can only be shared among peers. Some of your friends are going to tutorials. Some of your friends are solving questions already. Mingle with them, mix with them, because they say iron sharpeneth iron. So right now is the time for you to look for your mate. It's not a time for competition. It's not a time for you to hide knowledge. Release your knowledge. Let the person to the has his own knowledge. Release his knowledge. You know biology. The person knows biology. Understand, brainstorm, share your ideas, and you'll be able to discover that what you think you know, you don't really fully know it. Because you might know something and on the day of exam you miss it. Because something that you know 70% is different from something that you know 90%. And JAMB is interested in the 90%, not the 70%. So this is not a theory exam. It's a theory exam that if you have 70%, if you don't have a knowledge of 70%, you can be able to maneuver your way and still get a result. But in JAMB, you must know it 90 to 100%, because if you miss the question, it will be assumed that I don't know it. Because let me give a classical example. Anything raised to power 0 is what? It's 1. 5 raised to power 0 is 1. So it's possible for you to learn indices, learn numbers, and maybe you're not aware that 5 raised to power 0 is 1. So in your process of you calculating and rushing, you forgot that 5 raised to power 0 is 1. You just want to write 5 raised to power 0 equals 0, and you solve your calculation. At the end of the day, maybe you get 48 as the answer, and maybe your answer is supposed to be 49, because 5 raised to power 0 is 1. You forgot it. You know that you don't know the process, you know the step, but you just forget that 5 raised to power 0 is 1. You miss the answer. You miss it. JAMB will not go and say, oh, this guy know it, just that he forgot. You see why you need to know 90%? You have to have a 90% knowledge. So JAMB is not going to give you a score line for 70% or 50%, 90% and above. So make sure you brainstorm. So that's the power of brainstorm. When you brainstorm, you mingle, you mix your knowledge with others, and at the end of the day, you're able to have a perfect score. Because you must score 300. Are you understanding me? So right now, go and read your book. But like I said, read strategically, read holistically, and make sure you brainstorm with your fellow brains. Make sure you brainstorm with your fellow UTME colleagues. Join tutorial groups. There are WhatsApp group, free WhatsApp group for JAMB students only. Join it. There are YouTube channels that are teaching, that are giving free updates. Join them. Right now, you need to take all chances. Don't resist for this exam. Just write it once and clear it. Especially if you are going for medicine and surgery. 300 is a must. 300 is a must. Alright, I remain your leader, the mentor of this group Babos Arena. I wish you guys all the best. See you some other time. Bye.